Hey guys, it's Neptorka here, back for another reaction video. This time, we've got the Special Heroes Lovely Tea Time for Fire Emblem Heroes. We already know what these characters look like. We saw them in the Fae channel. To be honest, the artwork doesn't really look that great. I'm not really interested in any of them. I'm kind of surprised they went back with the tea themed from last year. In the end, most people don't really pay attention to August banners because most people are excited for Brave Heroes, which will be coming out in probably 2 weeks or so. But, you know, we'll see what we get. Maybe we get some really good kits that people will enjoy. But let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got here. I'm not going to be going through a full reaction at the beginning like usual. I'm just going to be going to each kit one by one because we already know what they look like. So I'm assuming first is going to be Veronica. I love this music from Three Houses. No
This
voice.
outfit is
Okay, there we go.
so cute and fluttery too.
I,
This way?
not a fan of Veronica. Okay, we have 65, 52, 21, 25. Nothing too big out of that. Okay, I was suspecting this when we saw her in the preview. I was suspecting that she would be able to move after doing an assist skill. So, enables Kanto remaining minimum 1. Nice. Accelerates special trigger. If rally or movement assist skill is used by unit, grants another action to unit. If rally or movement assist skill is used by unit or targets unit, grants resonance blades, resonance shields, and special cooldown charge +1 per attack during combat to allies within 2 spaces of both unit and target ally, or unit and targeting ally after movement for 1 turn. It's kind of odd that she's getting that Veronica is getting Asker's like buffs, his like domain buffs, but okay. If unit initiates combat, or if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants bonus to unit's attack speed, defense, res equal to the number of foes within 3 rows of 3 columns centered on unit times 3, plus 5, max 14. Unit deals plus X times 5 damage, and reduces damage from foes' attacks by X times 3 during combat. And the rest is parentheses. So, flat damage reduction, flat damage increase, and bonuses to your stats based on the number of foes within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit. Okay. Nothing too special. X equals the number of bonus effects active on unit, excluding stat bonuses, plus the number of penalty effects active on foe, excluding stat penalties, maximum of 5. So you can get a maximum of plus 25 damage. That's a lot. Okay. And it'll reduce damage by 15. Okay. Interesting. That's Princess Teapot. We have a reposition, immurement. When special triggers, this is the Veronica, should be the Veronica part of the kit. When special triggers, boost damage by 70% of unit's attack and neutralizes reduces damage by X% effects from foes' non-special skills. At start of turn and after unit acts, oh no way, inflicts speed and res -7, feud, and discord on the closest foes and foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next actions. Neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X on unit during combat. If unit initiates combat, reduce damage from attacks by a percentage equal to the number of foes within 2 spaces of target with feud active, including target times 10 plus 40. Max of 80%. Feud. I could be wrong, but that's Embla's skill, if I am correct. That's the one. I mean, I use that like crazy. Oh man, she's such an like it's so ugly, the artwork, but I love Feud. Oh shoot, that sucks. Okay, she has Sly, Swift Sparrow, which we know. We have Speed, Res, Detect. This one's new, I think, completely. Inflicts speed and res -4 on foe during combat if a movement assist skill is used by unit or target's unit, inflicts exposure on closest foes within 5 spaces of both unit and target ally and targeting ally after movement, and foes within 2 spaces of those and target ally or unit and targeting ally after movement, and foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next actions. That's such a mouthful. Inflicts speed and res -5 on foes on the map with exposure effect active, and neutralizes bonus to speed and res for those foes during combat. Okay. Man, she's got a lot, but the feud is the most important part. Why didn't it affect... Let me double check here. I must be wrong, because I could have sworn that feud was the one that, like, closed off, like, prevented savior skills. I must be thinking of something else then. Feud must be the one that, like, removes allies, like, buffs. That's probably a good thing. That means I don't have to pull. Yeah, okay. It's different. Feud, doesn't Feud come from Sissy? I can't remember her name now. The Grinch. Her older sister, the Grinch. I can't remember her name. She's green, and now all I can think of is that she's the Grinch.
For Elliewood!
Yeah.
Having fun?
Hector isn't the problem out there, guys. You need to be showing this off against, like, legendary Black Knight. Yeah, okay. I don't have to worry.
You are familiar with the saying, the right person for the right job, are you? I'll do what you ask, but... Next,
yeah, I'm sorry, this artwork is just really bad. Okay, here we go. Now, oh, okay, it's gonna be interesting to see. Wait. I'm getting distracted by everything. 63, 48, 38, and 24. I'm wondering if he's got the same thing as his Brave version, where you can just move and then go again. I have a feeling it might not be that way. So we have Teatime Lance, Accelerate Special Trigger. Cooldown count -2. Okay, so an accelerated special trigger. At start of turn and after unit acts, inflicts speed defense -7, sabotage, and discord on closest foes, and foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next actions. At start of combat, if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75%, or if the number of allies adjacent to unit is less than or equal to 1, grants bonus to units stats equal to the number of foes within 3 rows of 3 columns centered on unit times 3 plus 5, max 14. The unit deals plus X damage times 5. Reduce damage from foes' attacks by X times 3. And X equals the number of bonus effects active on any... Okay, it's the same. It's basically the same weapon... this entire section right here is the same offensive buffing that Veronica had, except that this will also restore 7 HP to unit after combat. I don't know. Let's see what else is there. Gust, perfect attack speed, and then let's look at True Lone Wolf, because this is going to be where things change. If a skill compares unit speed to a foe's or ally speed, it treats unit speed as if granted +7. If the unit has not used or been the target of an assist skill during the current term, grants another action to unit and inflicts isolation on unit and pair up cohort. Okay, so no, it's still there. It's just in the example they attacked a building. Through their next action in the following cases: unit initiate combat, or unit took action without entering combat. Okay. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, or if the number of allies adjacent to unit is less than or equal to 1, inflicts Spectrum -5 on foe. It deals damage equal to 20% of unit speed. And reduces damage from foes' attacks by 20% of unit speed. And reduces damage by an additional 20% of unit speed when foes' attack triggers from foes' special. And neutralizes foes' reduced damage by X% effects from foes' non-special skills when unit special triggers. Okay. I mean, there's a lot there, but I mean, it's basically Lance Felix. That's essentially what it is it's Lance Felix. It's Lance Brave Felix. Then we have Tempest Burst. At start of turn, unit can move 1 extra space. Okay. Grants bonus to unit stats during combat equal to the number of spaces from start position to end position. Maximum of 3. Really? So just +3 to all stats. And also, if unit's attack can trigger unit special, grant special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first attack during combat. Okay. You know, I could be wrong, but I feel like this isn't gonna be. I could be really wrong. I feel like this unit isn't gonna be as good as Brave Felix. We'll see. The reach is what really makes it so threatening. That's why I always felt that Summer Celica was a threat. And I think this will be a threat just like Brave Felix was. Because of basically his reach. It's hard to predict where they will go. Okay. I missed the 3 times.
Have a tea cake.
Where's the 3rd time? I think I made the same mistake with Brave Felix. But in the end, it's Brave Felix with a lance.
Have a tea cake.
Barely killing Aether.
Next is...
Oh, there's no way he kills that Erica.
Next is...
They don't show it. What a bait.
You would like another cup? These tea leaves do have the most wonderful floral aroma. Yes.
Another
pour?
Alright, we have Teapot Plus. If a rally or a movement assist skill is used by unit, grants another actioning unit. Okay, this is actually crazy. They basically have taken Crom's and Lucina's kind of niche and said, nope, we're just giving it to everyone. That's kind of nuts. And then it comes with attack speed mastery. If rally or assist skill is used by unit, grants another action to unit. If a rally or movement assist skill is used by unit or targets unit, grants incited and special cooldown charge +1 per attack during combat to allies within 2 spaces of both unit and target ally, or unit and their targeting ally after movement for 1 turn. If a unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants Spectrum +5 to unit, and unit deals +X times 5 damage during combat, and it has the same X modifiers. Number of bonus effects active on unit with number of penalty effects active on foe. This is actually interesting. In fact, this might be one of the best. This might be the best red tome out there. This might be better than Ophelia's tome. I can't remember if we have another red tome. Yeah, dude, this is a crazy good tome. I almost want to grab it so I can fodder it to someone. That assist skill will throw people off. Oh, and her stats. 61, 53, 16, and 41. That's a lot of res. Well, not so much these days, but... They tanked the defense set. That's to be expected.
So many delicious looking sweets. No, today I am the server.
I do love
Ingrid?
Nana here.
Are you alright? Would you like more?
Okay, we have 68, 54, 35, and 21 for stats. Okay, she also has the movement effect, which is pretty
How
awesome.
reliable.
Alright, we have Silver Spoon. Accelerate special trigger. If rally or movement assist skill is used by unit, grants another action to unit. Okay. If a rally or movement assist skill is used by unit or targets unit, grants reflex, dodge, and no follow-up to allies within 2 spaces of both unit and target ally, or unit and targeting ally after movement. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants bonus to unit stats equal to the number of foes within 3 rows of 3 columns centered on unit, plus 5, max 14. It's the same thing. I mean, it's Felix's weapon, basically, except for he gets different. Well, it's kind of a combination. Felix didn't get the extra movement, but it's different buffs from him. Let me double check. Teatime Lance. Yeah. So he inflicts speed, defense -7, sabotage, and discord. Whereas Ingrid gets the extra movement from the rally or movement assist skill. And then if they do rally or movement assist skill, they get reflex, dodge, and no follow-up to all allies. Now, no follow-up isn't really worth much these anymore. Dodge is kind of going out. I don't remember what reflex is, so that'll be interesting. I really don't remember what reflex does. So we have a Haze Slice, rally defense up. I'll probably replace it with reposition. But sorry, the end of this Silver Spoon is the same as the other weapons. You get bonus stats based on number of foes within 3 rows of 3 columns up to 14. You get damage reduction of a damage addition of plus 25, damage reduction of 15 max. You also get the special cooldown count -1 to unit and restores 7 HP to unit. I mean, it's the same thing across the entire board. Okay, we have Lady Knight. Potent Assault, but we have Lady Knight. Enables Canto Distance +1, max 4. If unit initiates combat, or if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally. If Potent Follow X% has triggered, and X is less than or equal to 99, then X equals 100 during combat. Oh, man. Some of this stuff is just crazy confusing for me. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grant deals 7 damage to foe as combat begins. Activates only when unit can attack in combat. Okay. Effects that reduce damage during combat do not apply. Will not reduce foe's HP below 1. Grants attack, speed, defense, res +8 +Y to unit. Unit deals +Y × 4 damage and reduces damage from foes' attacks by Y × 4 during combat. And also, when foes attack triggers foe's special, reduces damage by an additional Y × 4. Excluding area of effect specials, Y equals number of spaces from start position to end position of whoever initiated combat, maximum of 3. So it's attack, speed, defense, res +11. Unit will deal an additional 12 damage, reduces damage by 12, and if it triggers special, it will reduce by an additional 12. Okay. And then if you take into account the 7 damage at the beginning, your starting opening damage, I believe, is 19. And then if unit initiates combat, applies Divine Vein Flame on 5 spaces in a line centered on foe's space, oriented from left to right, based on the direction unit is facing, for 1 turn after combat. Man, that's a lot to take in. So, potent assault. Okay, so the interesting thing is that potent assault. You actually have to go to this skill to understand Lady Knight. No matter what, this is basically stating that the third hit of potent assault will always be 100. It will always be 100% hit. So you're going to get 3 hits for 100%. You're hitting 3 times. Interesting. You know, I've never I never thought about this, but what if you brought in like harmonic Byleth or Marissa? Could you quad potent with 5 attacks at 100%? I actually kind of want to see that. That sounds like it'd be interesting. Okay. She does a lot of damage. Let's just say that. And then at the end, she has attack speed, outcry, dull. I don't know if we've gotten one of these before. At start of turn, if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed +6 and neutralizes foes' bonuses during combat to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Grants bonus to unit's attack speed equal to the number of allies on the map with the neutralizes foes' bonuses during combat. Status effect active +2. It's a maximum 5. And deals damage equal to the number of spaces from start position to end position. ×2 during combat. Plus ×2 during combat. Maximum of 8. So she has, unless I am mistaken, she has +27 pre-combat damage. I could be wrong on that. Well, there's also Divine Flame. Is that +32? Man, I don't even know. There's so much math in this kit. It makes me not want to pull for her. But I love getting harmonic units, and I really do like Ingrid. And I think Nana's art is like the only good art in the entire thing.
Enjoy this moment.
The fact that they're showing her off against Alear is huge. I think that, and then because of her ability to move, she's gonna hit really hard.
Would you like more?
I mean, she's gonna be able to move a lot of spaces. All right, we have the Harmonized skill. Grants unit can move 1 extra space to unit. Oh my gosh. Okay. So she can. Wait, she normally can only move 3 spaces, right? So she can move 4 spaces with this. Grants Resonance Blades and Empathy to unit and allies from the same titles as unit for 1 turn. Okay. And every 3rd turn she can use it again.
Please, have more. Yes, right away. You can do this. Yes, right away. You can do
Dude,
this.
just look at her trucking Ira.
Our hospitality.
She's a stat ball. And then we already know that the Tempest trial is, yeah, Finn, I think. I'm gonna pull for Ingrid, but I would recommend everyone to just save your orbs. We got a pretty good Brave set coming. I'm super excited for Sharena more than anyone else. So we'll see what happens, but I would recommend saving your money. I get the feeling that Felix is just going to be Brave Felix. It's not even 2.0. It's like 1.2. Brave Felix 1.2. Veronica, I don't know. I actually, if there was one thing you could get from this manor, I would pull for Celine's weapon. I think that's gonna be really useful to throw on a red tome unit that's been buffed up. So that's definitely what I suggest. But that's gonna be everything for this reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Good luck to everyone on your pulls out there. Make sure that you don't overextend yourself. We got those brave heroes coming. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Neptorka out. See you guys.